A Bittersweet Farewell, Remembering 5 Actresses Lost in 2025. Michelle Trachtenberg, a star through time. From her breakout role as Dawn Summers in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, to her memorable presence in Gossip Girl, Michelle Trachtenberg was a star who shimmered brightly through decades of pop culture. Born on October 11, 1985, she began acting at a young age, stealing scenes with her expressive eyes and ability to convey complex emotions. Michelle's career trajectory was one of consistent reinvention. She transitioned seamlessly from child roles to mature characters, impressing audiences with her depth and vulnerability. Whether she was playing the misunderstood sister, the mysterious friend, or the witty adversary, Michelle brought a nuance that made her characters unforgettable. But behind the spotlight, Michelle's life was not without struggle. In late 2024, she underwent a liver transplant, a procedure that ultimately marked the beginning of her health decline. On February 26, 2025, at just 39 years old, Michelle was found dead in her New York City apartment. The news shocked fans and colleagues alike. Tributes poured in across social media, and memorials sprang up in both New York and Los Angeles. Her colleagues remembered her as fierce, funny, and fiercely loyal. Actress Sarah Michelle Gellar posted a heartfelt message: "There are no words, just heartbreak. You were my sister on screen and in life." Émilie Dequenne, the Belgian Rose. Émilie Dequenne burst onto the international scene in 1999 with her Cannes-winning performance in the Dardenne brothers' gritty drama, Rosetta. Just 18 at the time, she brought a raw, emotional honesty to the screen that critics hailed as transformative. Born in Belgium in 1981, Émilie carved out a reputation as a fearless actress who wasn't afraid to explore darkness. Her filmography, rich with European cinema gems, includes roles in The Girl on the Train and Our Children, where her portrayals of women on the brink showcased her powerful screen presence. Despite her acclaim, Émilie often stayed away from Hollywood's glitz, choosing instead roles that spoke to her soul. Yet, she was no stranger to the red carpet, and her elegance became a fixture at film festivals around the world. In 2023, Émilie was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer. She faced it with the same grace and courage she brought to her work. Her final days were spent surrounded by loved ones in Belgium, and she passed away on March 16, 2025, at age 43. The Cannes Film Festival is planning a tribute in her honor, screening Rosetta, and inviting fans and colleagues to share stories of the woman who made cinema feel so achingly real. Chapter 3. Pamela Bach, A Life of Glamour and Grit. Pamela Bach, known to many as the ex-wife of David Hasselhoff, was far more than a footnote in someone else's fame. An actress in her own right, she appeared in The Young and the Restless, Knight Rider, and several made-for-TV movies, where she showcased a blend of charm, strength, and vulnerability. Born on October 16, 1963, Pamela pursued acting with passion. Though her Hollywood career was often overshadowed by her high-profile marriage, she remained dedicated to her craft, even taking on behind-the-scenes roles in production later in life. Pamela's later years were marked by a commitment to charity and mental health awareness. She often spoke publicly about her experiences in Hollywood, especially the pressure placed on women to conform to certain standards. She passed away in Los Angeles on March 5, 2025, at the age of 61. Friends remember her as vivacious, honest, and ever supportive. David Hasselhoff released a statement saying, "Pamela was a brilliant light, both on and off screen. Her memory will live on in our daughter and in the lives she touched." Chapter 4. Crystal-Donna Roberts, the heart of South African cinema. Crystal-Donna Roberts was a force within South Africa's rising film industry. Known for her powerful performances in The Endless River and Krotoa, Crystal-Donna's talent extended far beyond national borders. Born in Cape Town in 1984, she brought a unique authenticity to her roles. She was not only an actress but also a storyteller and mentor, actively involved in community arts programs and film education initiatives. In March 2025, Crystal-Donna succumbed to breast cancer at the age of 40. Her passing was felt deeply across the South African creative community and beyond. Film directors, co-stars, and fans shared stories of her warmth, professionalism, and how she uplifted those around her. Her funeral was attended by dignitaries and film industry veterans, and her alma mater, the University of the Free State, announced a scholarship fund in her name to support young women in film. Chapter 5. Olive Sturgess, the Golden Age Gem. While the other actresses in this story were part of contemporary Hollywood, Olive Sturgess belonged to a different era, the Golden Age of film and television. Born in 1933 in Canada, she moved to the U.S. to pursue acting and quickly found work in westerns and television dramas throughout the 1950s and 60s. Olive worked with legends like Vincent Price and made memorable appearances in shows like Perry Mason and Wagon Train. Though she stepped back from acting in later years, she remained involved in the arts through community theater and mentorship programs. She died peacefully in her sleep on February 19, 2025, at the age of 91. Her longevity and contributions to Hollywood's early days were celebrated in retrospectives and documentaries that chronicled her legacy. Hollywood history buffs and classic film fans paid tribute to her grace and grit, remembering a woman who paved the way for so many.